What can happen, I mean, and what happened in 2008 or thereafter is if a developer does go bankrupt or walks away from it, what can happen is citizens can come to back to City Council and say, my roads aren't finished, the road in front of my house isn't finished. You know, I've seen that happen before in times of when the economy goes south and the developer walks away. So it's not that it's not without risk.
To the city.
That's, well,
Or to the homeowner.
then they look back to the city because they say, those are public improvements, when are you going to complete my road? And then council has another decision to make.
And how would that be then offset by what I would call conventional, development coming through the PUD process or coming through it has its own borrowing
Right.
in place before they hit
And
the
it's
city?
as Alan described, then they go back through your land use process. They may want their own metro districts,
Yeah.
their own mill levy for the portion that is not developed, and council would have to make a decision at that point.
So quickly going back to the 65 mills things, maybe as a kind of Tami or Bill, understanding how the different mills that are assessed in all of the different metro districts at some point, I think would be helpful, at least for new councilors, just to get a picture of what that looks like throughout our community. And the sticker price of 65 mills is pretty significant there. So, and I'm not saying I don't support this, but just out of curiosity, what happens if we don't support this?
Well, you have the ability to vote not to approve the Metro District. I'm not going to speak for the property or for the developer, but I would suggest that the district's a fairly integral part of the development plan.
To execute this. Somebody asked earlier, what happens tonight? I can tell you absolutely that this project cannot go forward without a Metro District. And